welcome, collective. Thank you guys very much for joining me today. Thank you guys for all of your awesome comments, for all your views, all of your likes, all of your subscribes. It is always truly appreciated, guys. All right, let's go ahead and get started with your tarot read today. So I'm getting pulled just straight to the oracle cards. So we are just going to go ahead and get started with the oracle cards, and we'll see what message comes through for the general collective today. I had a few that wanted to pop forward right away too. Seeing beyond that third eye, your third eye, healing the heart, let it go. I wonder if somebody's struggling with sort of moving on from something or releasing something. We do have the divine matrix. This card represents that everything happens for a reason. It also speaks to divine timing too. And it's sort of there being that deeper reason behind everything that happens in our lives, and that we always wind up getting to where we need to go in perfect harmony. Interesting. Card is about harmony. It's about balance. And we have Wish Upon a Star too. I'd like to know where these two fit in. Seeing beyond. I feel like as somebody's working to release, working to heal their heart and to let something go, it's like they're needing answers. I keep seeing in the seeing beyond, like I would like to know. I want to know. It would help if I knew. It would help me in my letting go. I don't know what it is somebody's looking to know, maybe reasoning behind something happening in the past or what's coming on in the future, or how it all fits in. We are gonna see what comes forward for tarot. I mean, if they're asking the question, they're wondering enough. Obviously, the cards picked it up today. Quieting the mind. This card's about meditation, being able to get in touch with your third eye. You know what I'm going to tell you? We may get answers for this person in the cards today, but I feel like this person already knows the answers deep down inside. Like their intuition can tell them exactly what's going on. But I think there's maybe a lot going on in their life right now where it's really hard to tap into that intuition and that deep knowing. Roots of abundance. Interesting. Can you give me a few more? Where does this roots of abundance sit? A higher view. Willing release. Oh, that's interesting. I got a lot of cards here that speak of big, positive, beautiful things. They speak of abundance, wishes, happiness, or wish fulfillment and balance. And then I get sort of the flip side of that, of like healing the heart, being able to let things go. I think somebody has a very abundant chapter and future waiting for them. But I keep getting the impression like it can't start until this piece of things has come to a close. So once somebody's been able to release the last of whatever this is, it's like these ties are sort of holding them back emotionally. I got told it's like occupying their mind. Whatever this is sort of occupying their mind, so that it makes it hard for this person to recognize opportunity that might be coming forward here. It's like it takes up too much energy. It takes up too much space. While this person is doing their healing work, while they're doing their shadow work, they're cutting their ties, all of that kind of stuff. It's like there's no space for truly the next chapter and the next step. We have a grand symphony. So like I said, I can feel a big happy chapter coming for somebody in their life. The next chapter is going to be a good one. It's going to bring positivity. It's going to bring abundance, wish fulfillment, balance. But like I said, I just keep feeling like it can't start until this piece of things has come to an end and somebody's still seeking closure, perhaps, on certain events that happened. Can you give me a few more? I've got the Uncharted Sea here popped forward. And the Oracle's Gift. I do believe that somebody has been going to tarot for answers. I don't know that this is necessarily talking about me and this read right here. I have the impression that somebody has their own deck of tarot cards and perhaps has been asking for answers or clarification about this thing they're wanting to know with the tarot cards. I don't think they're getting the answers that they want. Sometimes when we're too emotionally attached to a situation, it is hard to read our own tarot cards. Because sort of what we want to be true or what we would like to hear, sometimes it'll get in the way of what the actual message is. Or it's just like, sometimes it's like the cards just don't make sense and you just can't fit them into what you need to know or can't fit them into a message. And it's like you're too close to what it is to be able to find that answer for yourself with the tarot cards. Spirit of Gratitude. Can you give me one more, please, tarot? There you go. Actually, that one wants to come out too. Ah, the royal you and beyond the ordinary. See, like I keep seeing beauty and this person's new chapter. I keep seeing abundance. I see the roots for something beautiful coming, finding harmony, finding balance, finding wish fulfillment. Everything happens for a reason. I got all these absolutely beautiful cards. It's just like it can't start until somebody feels like they've gotten the closure that they need to really shut the door on this and let it go. I'm going to set these guys, I'm going to set them aside. Okay, we need a tarot deck for your read now. We need a deck to clarify. Which deck will clarify this read? That's the one. Okay, we're going to use the fountain deck. So this will be your tarot deck. Maybe we'll bring you some answers. Maybe that's why it's coming forward, because you're having trouble finding them yourself with your own tarot cards. So you're coming here. So you're coming here and it's coming forward in my cards. We have the Hangman was the first one that popped out. This card, I love this card. It represents that no outside force can stop you from finding success in your life or reaching your goals. The only thing that can possibly stop you is you. Fears, doubts, insecurities. See, this is like, it speaks absolutely to this new chapter that somebody's working towards. There is no outside force that can stop this person from finding their royal self, their beyond the ordinary, wish upon a star, roots of abundance, like all these absolutely beautiful things in this new chapter. There is no outside force that can stop this person. The only thing that is, and I don't think it's stopping their journey, I just think it's sort of prolonging or stalling it a bit, is this stuff that they're dealing with, is the answers that they would like to have to be able to really feel comfortable with letting go with whatever this is they're healing their heart from. Temperance. Temperance speaks to patience and balance. I keep feeling balance in that card, and the Three of Wands. I get in these cards too that it is time to let this piece of things go. Like you've had a time, you've taken time for healing, you've taken time for shadow work, you've taken time to feel what your heart needs to feel. Feel like you've been patient with yourself. I keep feeling like somebody's really high vibe. They're really high vibrational. They really get the process of shadow work and how they need to give themselves time in between certain things to heal their heart or to sort through feelings and find clarity, to learn whatever lessons are there to be learned before they take the next step in moving on. I just feel like somebody really gets that, and they've been making very much a point of doing that for themselves during this journey. But I keep getting, okay, now is the time to start moving forward. Now is the time to start moving on. But somebody's having, they said they're having a heck of a time doing it. King of Swords. That's weird. So we got King of Swords. We have King of Coins, who's like the King of Pentacles here. And the Four of Wands. This King of Swords. This King of Swords stands out to me more than anything else. This is somebody, this is part of where our healing the heart is coming from, and this is part of our not letting something go. I think whatever somebody's healing from did involve another energy, and I don't think that other energy ever gave a true explanation for this person to be able to release this and heal. And that might be even an apology too, or something. It's like, this is where the something is missing. This is what's being hung on to. It's this King of Swords energy. I do feel like somebody a few words, this King of Swords. So there were things that someone really wanted or needed this King of Swords to say that this King of Swords did not say. They held back. They held back. But you know what is interesting, because I feel the person who this read is reflecting is like this King of Coins. So yes, it's coming forward. They're both coming forward as kings, as masculine energies. It does not necessarily mean that both or either of these figures are male. They could be female, but that masculine energy is a little bit more aggressive. In this King of Swords, I feel like this person held back their words very pointedly. Very pointedly. There was a reason they held back their words. They were either not wanting to admit a truth out loud and take responsibility for something, or they were doing it on purpose to hurt somebody's feelings, to knowing that they wouldn't have that closure. I feel like it wasn't on purpose though. Whatever words they did not speak, whatever truth they chose to keep to themselves, it was very much on purpose. The King of Coins, I feel like who this read is more for. This is somebody who is very grounded. This is somebody who's very stable. It's somebody who looks to build for the future. And I do feel like they tried to build a partnership with this King of Swords. I have the Four of Wands here that says our King of Coins energy put in the work. They put in the work, they put in the effort, and they try to build stability and a solid foundation with this person. But it was, I just feel in the cards, it was one-sided. I have this King of Coins, and in this, I feel somebody who is driven to do the work, somebody who is mature, somebody who is stable, somebody who is looking to build. And then I have this King of Swords who's sort of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Somebody who's not contributing. This energy does not feel as solid as the King of Coins does. So this is somebody who didn't hold up their end of the bargain. I keep feeling like a lot of this had to do with words. So it might have even been secrets kept and things that this person was never willing to admit to. And maybe that's part of this, what somebody's asking for answers for in tarot. They want to know what this truth is because this King of Swords would never speak it out loud. So it's something that they're trying to find out for themselves. So we have one card fly out. I'm going to flip it over just the way it landed. Yeah, it is in reverse. It's the Ten of Cups. Well, the Ten of Cups did come out in reverse. And I feel like this is what somebody was trying to build. This is what our King of Coins was trying to build with our King of Swords energy. Trying to build a Ten of Cups. Trying to build that Four of Wands, that stability, that life together. The Four of Coins. They were the only ones contributing. It's like they always felt like they got left out in the cold. Like they were second best. Like this King of Swords never told them that they loved them. They appreciated them. They always left them feeling like, it feels like they were never good enough kind of thing. But they did everything that they could do to make the relationship work. You know, like if only one person is doing it, it's never going to find success. It's got to be both parties joining in, both parties contributing equally. And you had one here, the King of Swords, who was just not going to do that. That is not what they did, and that's not what they were going to do. They had no intention there of making it into a Four of Wands, making it into a Ten of Cups. The Empress. This was an Empress journey for somebody, but I feel a continued Empress journey. Because I feel like this King of Coins energy, like I said, is somebody who is high vibrational, who understands these things, who's had to learn hard lessons in life, and to learn how to take an honest look at themselves and do their shadow work too. But it is somebody sort of growing and doing even more evolving. And maybe part of what they saw in this King of Swords was somebody who had the potential to do that too. So they could see what this King of Swords could become if they would choose to heighten their vibration, if they would choose to do their shadow work. And this Empress King of Coins energy tried to nurture that. Tried to nurture this person's journey in doing their shadow work, tried to be supportive, tried to be patient. Like they put a lot of time into trying to build this partnership and make it into something because they could see a potential Ten of Cups and what it could be if this King of Swords energy stepped up, changed, and contributed. But that's not what this King of Swords did. Absolutely not. The Nine of Swords and the Justice card. And I think part of what somebody's trying to find out, and this is what I got told when these two cards, when I pulled them, when I touched them, is somebody's trying to find out if this King of Swords really did love them. This is what they would like to know. They would like to know if they were getting taken advantage of the entire time, if they were getting lied to, or if this King of Swords did have genuine feelings for this person. And I think this is part of the answers that somebody needs. The Hierophant is like, I need to know this. I need this higher knowledge. I need to be able to know these things for myself so that I can find closure. The Ace of Wands. Yes. Yeah, this King of Swords did love this person. They absolutely did. I think it's just like our Empress King of Coins knows, though, that this King of Swords has shadow work that has to happen. And until this person does their shadow work, they are not going to raise their vibration. They are not going to be able to have an even give and take relationship. But it doesn't mean that they did not love this Empress King of Coins energy, because I do feel like they did. That Ace of Wands tells me yes, 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 yes. And I also feel like the King of Swords is missing the connection. Now, I will tell you this King of Swords would never say this out loud. This is part of their thing. This is part of their shadow work. It's this not allowing themselves to be vulnerable with another person. right? That closing off, that closing off. And in doing that, they push other people away, people who want to be a loving, caring connection in their life and to grow with them and help them evolve. So it's like they're isolating themselves. I don't know if they've just been hurt in the past or this is like a get them before they get me kind of thing, but this person's very emotionally shut down. They don't like being vulnerable, but they are hurting inside and they miss this Empress energy. They miss this Empress King of Coins energy, the stability. They miss the loving, they miss the nurturing, they miss the caring, they miss the kindness. I just don't think they felt like they could do it. Like they didn't feel like they were capable of stepping up to the plate and offering more. Like it's easier to stay in this low vibe energy. It's easier to stay in this sort of the shadow work and not dealing with this shadow work than pushing through and becoming more and pushing themselves to be something more. Because I don't think this Empress King of Coins can settle for whatever the King of Swords was offering. This is somebody who would always want to have a deeper connection. They would want to have a partner who's on the same level as they are, with the even give and take. I don't think they would ever be satisfied with less than that. And that is what the King of Swords sort of brought to the table. And I think the Empress and the King of Coins is right. This King of Swords could be more if they chose to deal with their shit. They did not, and they are still choosing not to, even in their sadness, even in their regret, even in their heartbreak. This person is still choosing not to do their shadow work. They are still choosing to not allow themselves to be vulnerable to others. They're choosing to sit in that low vibrational way and not evolve. The Eight of Wands. So I do see in this Eight of Wands communication. I think there's been communication or attempted communication here. I don't know if this is the Empress towards the King of Swords or perhaps the King of Swords back. This might even be referring to tarot and our Empress trying to use tarot to communicate, to get the answers from this King of Swords that they could not say out loud, and trying to figure those things out to bring forward healing. It's like they want answers about this tower. Why did this have to be a tower? Why did somebody act so foolish? Why did somebody act like they didn't care or like it didn't matter? Did they ever love me? I still see that it weighs heavy on this person's mind. This is like the piece of things that they can't quite let go of. And they're worried if this was ever a true love, or if they were being deceived the entire time. I'll tell you though, like from what tarot says they were not being deceived. This King of Swords genuinely loved this person. They don't know how to show that. They don't know how to speak that truth. They don't know how to let their guard down and be vulnerable. They got baggage. They're not a horrible, evil person. And you know me, guys, if you've been watching me for a while, I will tell you if I get a really nasty feeling from somebody's energy and I think they're not a nice person. I will let you know if I think somebody's very genuine and very kind. Or I will tell you if somebody's just really human and they got a shite ton of baggage. That's who this King of Swords is. This person is not evil at their core, but they have baggage. And they give into that baggage and they give into that fear and they stay hiding away in it. It causes them to act out in a way that pushes others away or hurts others' feelings or make it seem like they don't care or it doesn't affect them. It absolutely does. It absolutely does. Even the Seven of Cups, I keep feeling like this. Why? Somebody's wanting to know why. Why did this happen? This is this last piece of the puzzle for letting go and moving on. And it's like, this is the answer that somebody needed. This King of Swords does love them. I think this is the answer that somebody's been, like I said, been trying to find with their own tarot cards. But their emotions are too deep in it, so they haven't been able to read it, or they haven't been able to obtain the message that they need. So it came forward in my cards. Yes, this King of Swords loved you. Yes, this King of Swords still loves you. They regret the two of you parting ways. They regret the way that things happened, but they still cannot bring themselves to change or be vulnerable. That's absolutely what's coming through. You're like this Nine of Coins energy. You're kind of like this shining star. You're somebody who's okay with being independent, who can build in their own right, who does not need to have a partner. You know what? This is part of it too. I got told this King of Swords doesn't feel like they have that for themselves. Like they're not capable of finding that kind of energy for themselves. And so I do feel like they found it a little bit intimidating as well, because deep down inside, at this point in time, this King of Swords 100% believes about themselves that they are not capable of stepping up to the plate and finding their own Nine of Coins energy, which is actually really sad. So it's causing them in ways to act out in ways that keep them in that lower vibration. It's that mindset. They'll never be able to attain the Nine of Coins energy if they don't ever believe that they can do it. Right? So they're keeping themselves stuck in it. They're responsible for their own Wheel of Fortune, turning or not turning. This is somebody who's making choices. They're doing it to themselves. They had a great opportunity with a great partner, somebody who was looking to be loving and kind and caring and to build with them for the future and support them. It was a genuine love offer that they had, and they just couldn't do it. They just could not open up. They could not be vulnerable. They could not change their ways or take a new path. They're just so set and so stuck in how they go about things in their life. 10 of Coins. I will tell you, I do feel like this person worries about legacy and they worry about a future. This King of Swords. They worry about what their future holds in terms of settling down, perhaps having a family, having that piece of their lives. But still, it's you know, I feel like this is what somebody actually desires. This is what this King of Swords wants. I think they'd like to get married and have a family. They'd like to have a family life, but they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to step up. They don't know how to be that person for somebody else. They don't know how to lift themselves up, to do their work, to be able to heighten their vibration and be a real contributing partner. And that's who this Empress energy is. The Empress just can't settle for less. They would never be happy with less. They need somebody who matches their energy. They need somebody willing to give. They need somebody willing to be vulnerable and to bond with them on a much deeper level than this person is capable of. It's sad. Like I can see the opportunity that this person had and pissed away because of their own shadow work. It's very sad. They were given a golden opportunity from the universe to be able to do some growing, to be able to do some changing, and to have a whole lot of blessings in their life with this Empress energy. It was a gift. This Empress energy was a gift to come into their life, to love them, to be patient, to nurture, and help them find their own truth. Absolutely. That energy was working towards that. That energy was soft. That energy was patient. They weren't cutting. They weren't cruel. They were very kind. It was a true, genuine connection that came forward to them. But they just couldn't find it in themselves to deal. They just couldn't find it in themselves to shine a light on those really ugly shadows and to deal with it, to sort through it and to release it and allow themselves to open up and receive the beautiful gift of love that came to them. They just couldn't do it. And I think that's the answer that needs to come forward for somebody. It's like, this person did absolutely love you. You did everything that you could do to try and build this in a loving direction. But if one person is the only one contributing, like it's never going to work that way. The Ace of Cups. And I feel like in this too, you guys might have had a deep soul connection. You might have felt it, and it may have absolutely been a soul connection. Sometimes our soulmates are people who stay with us forever in life. Sometimes we come together with that deep soul connection to try and teach each other a lesson, or, you know, we'll learn a lesson ourselves. And I feel like the opportunity was there, but this person was just not ready to take that leap. They were not in a headspace where they could do it. They couldn't find the courage to really overcome and to look at things in a new way. I keep feeling it's time for somebody to release this piece of things, to recognize that there was love there. The love was true. The love was genuine. But this other person just couldn't find a way to contribute in a way that would make this work. There was nothing that somebody could have done. There's nothing that our Empress could have done to magically change this person to make it work. staying with them would not have made this person change. This person is just unwilling at this point in their life to ascend. That's just the way it is. And it's time to release this piece of things and to be able to just look forward to a future. And then for the future, I mean, I got wish fulfillment. I have an abundant harvest. I have beautiful cards for the future that are waiting for this person. And then I also have the devil card, and the devil card is this holding back. The devil card is this holding back. This is this piece of the past, and that's what I could feel all in the oracle cards before we even picked up the Fountain Tarot deck. I could feel in the oracle cards. This is the last piece of the puzzle. This is what's holding somebody back from really starting that next chapter. And that next chapter offers so much happiness, so much balance, wish fulfillment, abundance, the royal you, the best time of your life, a new, beautiful, abundant chapter. But this piece of things is stalling that. That piece of things, this last piece of things, these answers that you're seeking, these answers that you might be needing and perhaps can't find in your own tarot cards. This is like the last piece of the puzzle. Nine of Wands. This is information that you've been seeking for a while from tarot. I don't know, maybe you've been watching a lot of tarot for a while, waiting for that read that was going to resonate with you, waiting for this message to come forward. Well, it's come forward today. This good news for you has come forward today. This message has been brought forward for you today from your guides, from my guides, from spirit. This is what you needed to hear. It is time to release this piece of things. There was nothing you could have done to make this work, nothing you could have done differently. This person has chosen the way that they are going to go through life. They did genuinely love you. They still genuinely love you. They are still mourning over the loss of you, and that the two of you have parted ways, but they are still unwilling to do the shadow work. They have not changed. They have not evolved. They have not ascended. And they, at this point, from what I can see in the cards, are going to choose to continue that low vibrational path. So hopefully at some point in time, there will be enough of a wake-up call for this person to find change, to seek change in their life. Because I know they seek a family situation, that this would make them happy, but they have no idea how to make that happen. Yeah, at this point, absolutely no idea how to contribute to that, no idea how to make that happen. You do, and you will eventually find somebody who matches your vibration. You will find that emperor to the empress, the empress to the emperor. You'll find that match. That person who has matured, who has learned their lessons, who is open to personal growth, who has an open mind to things. You will find that wish fulfillment. Every single one of those oracle cards was telling me that that's what the next chapter holds for you, and that everything happens for a reason with that divine matrix, and everything happens in its own time. This piece of things was something that needed to happen for you, for this King of Swords. But now it's time to move on to the next chapter. Now it's time for your Wheel of Fortune to start turning and for this piece of things to come to a close. So I hope that this message makes it to where it needs to go, and that you find comfort in your guides coming forward, my guides coming forward, and being able to deliver you what you've been looking for in tarot. Alrighty, guys, take care.